Hey, well, oh, sorry for the shirt. Little oil stains. But anyway, so I am here with a whole new thought on things with my Lachman setup. Instead of using the cast off 74U, I think I'm gonna be using the Lachman 556 compared with the Lachman sub. Only makes sense to me. Um, right now I'm gonna be ranking it up. I got some tryouts and stuff like that for Resurgence as well. Uh, right now, I kind of got a Resurgence set up for it, just to try it out in multiplayer. Because if you can play multiplayer with a Resurgence gun, you can bring it over to Resurgence, and you have more time to cover and stuff like that. So if you work with it fast enough and slow it down for Resurgence, no matter how you use the Latchman 556, it's totally up to you. But really, it's up to you, I should say, bro. Um, so with that said, I already fine tuned the setup, which is pretty good. Still got a little bounciness, not like the Latchman sub, because I don't have the FS shock um, grip on it. So right now I'll show you the setup. I'll show you the setup in a minute, and we'll go there. So with that said, so where we have this, right? I want to leave the firing range, and I'm gonna see what this looks like, and fine tune. So with that said, with the fine tune, they got the latch 12 barrel. I want to give that a try. I give that the aim walking speed. The aim walking speed is where it's at for this particular aim down sight, because that equals out with the mobility. I'm gonna add more damage to it. See that? This is gonna add a little bit more damage to it because I noticed with the shots going with in the firing range, they wasn't as equal. I do need to have an underbarrel, like I had mentioned before. The FS shock for 90, I believe it's gonna be great. I might X that out with the latch, or I might take. I want to keep the Cronus, or I might just take off a muzzle. But right now, I gotta work on the muzzle for camo purposes as far as ranking goes. So I'm gonna be working with this, play around with it, make some adjustments with it, have some complete fun with this. Um, I'm just excited because um, I want to pair it with the Latchman Sub for the Resurgence because I multiplayer I use it all the time. Might as well bring it over to the Resurgence, um, so I can probably dominate. So I just wanted to find out and play a lot of multiplayer, get my killconfirm playing. I gotta get it out of my system. I love killconfirm. I cannot lie. I cannot separate from killconfirm, whether it's core or hardcore. I learned to like core. It's great for YouTube purposes. I am not gonna lie. It's very great for YouTube purposes. So you guys can actually see what's going on with the shots compared to the hardcore, because that way you can kind of go back and forth and your choice on whatever you're using. If you can use it in kill confirm, because it's crazy in kill confirm, um, fun crazy. Um, it makes total sense. Now see how I have my recoil and my damage down. See that FS shock is where it's at. So when I go to Resurgence, I'm gonna be pulling out the Elite controller. Um, this is the Ferrari. And this is the Jaguar that's been used. I bought it brand new, but I've been pounding on this core. The core is okay. It's okay for what I spent $109 from Amazon on. It's okay. Um, but how I use it right now, it's not really good. How I use it, so I'm using only one button once in a while. I'm still processing what I would like to do with this actual gun. So with that said, let's get back to it. I'm gonna keep it equal. So in comparison, I shot earlier. Look at the recoil control. Look at the recoil. This recoil is amazing. That's me walking forward. That's walking steady. That's barely holding the right trigger. The right trigger. And see how it leans a little bit after the look at it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 after the 10th shot. So your first let's slow it down to the 7th shot, just like the Subman, keep everything equal. You just know what's going on, and this gives you some playroom when you're aiming fast or quickly. I believe. So if I'm gonna aim down, see that 6 shots to 6 shots. There we go. I feel as though that is right on the money because I can aim to the chest and it'll come up and just let it go. So I feel that that's a good resurgence. Depending on how you are double teaming or triple teaming on the opponent, I feel if you notice your teammates getting more shots in or whatever the case may be, depending on how you look at it, I feel as though this is a great way to switch it up. I use the swords for tryouts for my running gun style. Sometimes I feel like I'm floating, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So let's go get into it. No further ado. Let's get it going. For no more further ado. Plain and simple. We're gonna get into it. Excuse me for a moment. I got pens, claws. What I spent $109 from Amazon on. It's okay. Um, how I use it right now, it's not really good. How I use. All right, let's get this going. Let's get this started. So I ain't playing with a secondary right now. Besides the swords, kind of mix this up. See, he should have been blasted in his face, but because I was moving, I was able to kill him. teammate wasn't aware. I don't like that. Wasn't gun ready. I need to get 50 kills with this damn thing. I might switch it up with the coming from all four corners. It's not going to be the greatest game. Alright, I'm just gonna put on. I'm probably gonna put on a regular scope because this. I just wanted to see how it would feel. Get a test on this. Yeah, I like those headshots. Box him in. See, I normally don't go in there. I don't care. But I'm gonna try to get this guy over here. Ah, he heard me. I didn't put my slide in either. All right, that's so funny. I changed a lot of my settings on my elite control. I went to the S curve. He's over there. Teammates. I'm not perfect. Nor am I trying. No try hard head right now. I'm just fairly trying this out. I'm ranking up the gun casually right now as well. Like I said, I still got to do some adjustments on this. I wanted to show what you can do in comparison with what's going on. I hate when I do that. It's a bad habit. I got to change that up. What's the point of throwing that if you're not going to come and push? Coming behind us. Oh, he was against the wall. Teammate didn't even see him like that. When he didn't even realize he fast banged me. I can tell because his delay on the shots. See, I like that. Oh, this gun is great. This gun is really great. So I might just run it with the comparison. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna run the Lachman sub. The Lachman 556 with the sub. Want another fine tune video. I thought my teammate would be able to come up and rise up on him. What time? All right, game time. So with that said, we found that out. I'm gonna run a regular. All right, bro. I know there's a difference when I don't play with UAVs. Of course, teammates are not aware, especially for carrying lobbies purposes. I had boosted it up a little bit just to slow down on things, just to see where I'm at with this. As it progresses, just to give more of a challenge for what's up to come. So I don't mind losing. I'm not gonna get mad or anything. Just remaining positive. Let people talk their stuff in the lobby. Keep them on mute. Cost to be a YouTuber. If I had my Lachman sub, it would be different, bro. I am not worried about you. Unbelievable, bro. I heard him coming. Alright, so this is going to be a great day. I'm using only one button once in a while. I'm still processing what I would like to do with this actual gun. Only one button once in a while. You could into the chest. Reset down. Everything equal. The 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not after the 10th shot. So your first let's slow it down to the 7th shot, just like the subband, keep everything equal. You just know what's going on, and this gives you some play room when you're aiming fast or quickly. I believe. So if I'm gonna aim down, actual gun. So with that said, let's get back to it. Keep it equal. So, see, I just want to get past this. In comparison, a shot earlier, look at the recoil control. Look at the past the 50 kills with the silencer on. That's me walking forward. That's walking steady. That's Billy holding the right trigger. A little delayed. The right trigger. Change my mind.
And see how it leans a little bit after the little bit. Yeah.
That corner, bro. The middle I want to take over so bad, but it's tough.
8, 9 after the 10th shot. So your first.
You got Z line.
Let's slow it down to the 7th shot, just like the sub band. Keep everything equal. You just know what's going on, and this gives you some playroom.
See how I got to his head?
You're aiming fast, so quickly. I believe. So if I'm gonna aim down,
I got chopper gunner.
see that? 6 shots. To 6 shots. There we go. I feel as though that is right on the money because I can aim to the chest and come up and just let it go. So I feel like that's a good resurgence. Depending on how you double teaming.
Sorry guys for the interruption. Let's see. Should have kept my swords out. That timing is unbelievable. Oh, whoa. Teammate spawned inside. I think that was us that grabbed that tag. I see the scoreboard. He tried throwing the throwing knife. Try to do it again. This one don't have my hardline on. There's no hardline on this one. I'm doing this without hardline. I can do it so many ways. Bad spot, bad spot. They're gonna automatically go to him. So I'm gonna go with the chopper gunner. Yeah, I'm not playing with the. You're really not playing with the hotline on right now. It's just funny. I'm just collecting tags. It's really funny to me. Why? Going hamburger right now. I don't even know how to use this. Oh. Uh, Look at this guy. Oh man, I love when they do that. It's so funny. I'm playing this mid-level weight right now. See where I'm at on things. Yeah, yeah. So, there you go. There you have it. So, while I'm getting my score streaks, gunship, chopper gunner, and Elo, all planes. Not really sufficient on that map, but you can tell it's great. It's fun, especially when you're playing patient. You're just picking up your score sheets. You get your kills. In so many ways you can play this game how I feel. You know what I mean? Um, so with that said, see, I didn't even have. Look, it's not my base play, Showtime base play. I'm playing with double time, extra tactical, cold blooded, and goats. Now that wasn't a strong lobby. There wasn't really a strong team in that. So you know what I mean. Normally, playing with overkill on, but considering I'm giving this a tryout with my swords, not really using my swords as you can see in the previous game. Um, but I really like that. I gotta switch this around. Let's see. what I normally have it on. Yeah, I gotta switch that around. So with that said, M4, I put Lachman. That's so funny. So with that said, I gotta switch these around because I don't normally don't play like that. Dead silence, and then because I like my dead silence on the left. Did I just change that? Did I mess that up again? No. Some of them are on the right. I don't know why. Oh, it's because I don't play with them. And that's more me playing subtle. That's why. So with the fast speed, I like it on the left because it gives me a quick decision on whether I want to throw my ammo box down or not. So that's just me and the per se. Um, so with that said, so now we're gonna knock off. We're gonna say goodbye to the cast off. I'm gonna say goodbye to the cast off. 774 you. That's going to Resurgence as well. I'm gonna take that to Resurgence. Hats off to whoever made this game and built this, because this is gun recoil speed. It's ridiculous on it. So with that said, we're gonna graduate this. It's always been in the Call of Duty world. Big fan of it today. Other than the past history, never really was a fan of the AKs or anything like that because how I played. But anyway, so with that said, we are going to shut it down. And we're going to bring back Lachman. We're going to line it up with the 5.56. We're going to purely graduate, see where we're at with it. See, this is actually what I'm telling you. I'm working on right here. There's a particular camo. This particular camo. I know I wasn't straight to the point, right? You'll see that in the video when I cut and edit. Get 50 kills using a suppressor with the Lachman. I don't like that. That's just me. We really gotta earn them. It's easy peasy. So with that said, I'm gonna go spruce this up. I'm gonna go with I want my black camo so I can offset it a little bit with some of my guns. Because they be too much alike with feel and movement sometimes when you're not really focused on the actual gun movement or what you're doing. Even though you switch, but it's a lot to calculate in. But let's see what we got. I'll get 50 kills with the cinema. So I need, okay. So I might be able to bounce back to the cinema too one of these days. See what happens. One day at a time, you know what I mean? So with that said, we're going to go with the red. Favorite color. Can't knock my red. Salute. So we got the gun screens. Track and kill. Officer. Endless black. Top tier. Track and kill. We'll go track and kill. Track and kill for the track and field. See that? So we're gonna roll back. I like that saying. I like it in white. Sticker number 1, sticker number 2. I'll do this real quickly. I like that blend. That way you know it's your gun. Especially when you see it in no one else can see it. It's like someone put something in there. See, that sticker's too plain. Too plain. You want to make it unique blend with that. And then that's it. So I'm going to roll off. Now, I'm going to start it off with the underbarrel. The FS Shock Fan. Aim and stability, my favorite. So I'm going to roll down with the aim down sight speed. aim down sight speed. We're gonna let it be known. We might go max with it. Get it with the aiming stability. More accurate. We're gonna write that more even. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna balance it out with that. Right there. That's a good balance. Good balance. Bam. Now, this is where it's gonna get tricky. Now, with the rear, gotta roll with the Cronus. See, it's got a grip with added weight and finger grooves for stability and accuracy when aiming down sight. Reduces flinch. We really don't need that because we're not doing a resurgence. So we can go to the LMK. I tried this earlier too. We can go with the LMK 64 grip. I think that's where, because it only has recoil taken off a little bit, but I don't like that. So we'll go with the Cronus. Cronus is the #1 cheat. That's a comparison. It's the #1 cheat. So we're going to sprint the fire. See this? We're going to sprint the fire. Sprint the fire. So more stretch work on the accuracy. More stretch work on the accuracy. And we can go with the recoil control on this one. More, let's see, more handling. See the balance there. The balance there is great. There it is, right there. That's more my liking. Now we have to have more recoil. So with that said, this is where it can get tricky. Now, if you want to come up to the aim and stability, you can always rock out with this one as a mix-in with the laser sight. My apologies. Aiming, this gives it more accuracy, but you can also balance with the handling. Now watch with the handling. That's a good balance. Now if you want more than the other, this is where it can be. Zeroing distance. This is where it gets great. Greatest of all time. Now, yeah, it's only 3 slots now. Now here's the choice. This is a multiplayer build. While I'm working on my camo, I'm just gonna go back and forth, try this out. Now this is great right here. Aim down sight far. I want a little bit more far. And we got enough aim down sight so we can go down. No, I want to max out the handling. Right there is perfect for me. This is without testing it. See, I need more recoil. See how they do me. Now that's the Lachman factory. This adds on the factory, and a factory stock with exceptional maneuverability thanks to the stem line and lightweight design. This is what we want right here. This is what's a stable controller factory stock designed for. A rifle. No, you don't want that. That would slow everything down. You see how that would slow everything down? Crouch speed. Now here is the top notch favoritism right here. See, this is not going to give me the recoil that I need though. So now, see how it's said differently when you first come in? It's gonna max it on A down sight speed. But it's still the most accurate. See, that's the difference. That's the play in this game. You really gotta watch what's going on in that left-hand corner there. I wish I had my mouse and keyboard on my screen showing directly off my computer. Um, that recoil control, it's all basically all up to you. That little red, that little bit of red right there, that's actually what you need to. That's what you need to control. That little bit tells you how much you need to control. Nobody thinks of it like that. They think, oh, I need to have it green. All realistically speaking, and this is what people don't tell you, is that that little bit of red is what tell you that's your control. And I've been watching this game how in development all the whole entire time. They update everything, but they don't mess with that. So that's what that tells you. That's what that's indicated for. They makes things easier. Um, that little bit of red right there. That little bit of red is what you need to control. So with that said, now in comparison, see the pickup? A little bit slower. See how they're both left, left, left. See the difference? That's me jamming it down. Jam it down, jam it down. Now with a fresh door right here. Let's see. This is a Lachman sub. Me holding it. Oh, I walked up. Wow, Brody. So I see they changed the recoil on this. Right after my video? Yeah, they did. That's what's crazy. It's not me controlling it. Or maybe it's because of my settings. Still, it's just my settings. It's just me. Scratch that, guys. They didn't change anything. Just me not holding it correctly on how I normally shoot. Because I'm still... Alright, so in the comparison now, this is the comparison. This is, to me, this is a match made in heaven. Match made in heaven. So you got close range, long range, and you still got the speed. See, I still got the speed to go along with it. This one will keep me balanced with moving around too quickly to play my corners how I like to play. So, test things out. Wow, bro. Wowzers. I'm playing in the dark too. I apologize for the lighting. Lighting's not that great. I gotta get more lighting too as well. Putting everything together, just taking time. Trying to get this kind of like a studio type deal. All right. So I'm gonna keep the Lachman sub platinum. That's my favorite gun. So it's gotta be different than my other one. Because if I go red with it, it's the same thing. It's basically looking at the same gun. I don't want to do that. This has no gunshot with it. So we're going to leave that. And we're going to check to see what's going on with the Lachman. So we're going to see what they did to it. So, you know, there's the FF shock right there. Boom. So, if I wanted to, right? See where this is at. Since it's minor, go with the aim and disability. Let's push that up 1. Recoil, more recoil. More recoil. You see the manipulation there? Don't ever let this throw you off from this. That's just what you have to work with. Remember that, guys. This right here is the truth. Alright, bros and brosettes. This is the Lachman factory. It actually shows that it's locked. But, you know. Excuse me. Ooh. Oh, man. So, this plays around too. You know what? I don't like to change too much of anything. Well, I like to have more mobility and walking speed. This is more lightweight. So we're going to turn this into, what we're going to do, I like the Lachman factory, Lachman S. This takes away my sprint speed. No, it doesn't. And I'll show you why. With the balance of the aim walker stability, I want more mobility. It all depends on what you want in your progression, in your world of fun. I got more accurate and more mobility. Don't let that mobility fool you. It's actually where it needs to be at, where it was originally at in the vision. Originally, it doesn't really change anything. I don't think so yet. No. Did it change anything? No. So here's the curve on this. Now, because I changed everything earlier on my settings, I gotta try one. Too stiff. That's like me being at 20. So I adjust my settings, and there you go. There's the mobility that I just made up for what was thought to be taken away. It all depends on how much you pay attention and what you can link together for yourself. Especially when you play fast pace and move steadily. For those who don't know, and I can do a complete video and a show and tell, basically, on that coming soon, or take what I said and really string it together as well. I'll throw it in shorts, let you guys see for what it is. For now, even though I changed everything today and I played around with every little thing all for about an hour, this is my conclusion of what I wanted to do. I took the actual update and made it into a positive, and kept on going forward for them instead of being negative and complaining. It made me rethink everything that I wanted to do for today's videos and today's live. And then that's without a barrel. Now this is the best part about it. It's the best part. Here's the flip game on this. Okay. So many ways, like I said, so many ways you can do this, guys. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. So, with that said, let me go back. Take this off. Still running regularly. And then, you don't want nothing to really mess with your handling. We're not playing Resurgence. That's what sucks about these camo classes. When you're building these camos, they're actually giving the idea of using the gun for a Resurgence. That's the whole idea, or whatever you think. But it's all the same at the end of the day. So don't confuse yourself with anything like that. This is all for Resurgence for me. Like, I get kills. It just all depends on how you back up and move around. But I do need a silencer on it. This is the key. I do need the silencer. Because if I want to stay low key, I want to stay low key. So sound suppressing and recoil. Reduce your weapon sound signature and keep your position concealed for covert. So I need a silent fire. Keep a low but deadly profile and hide your location with this silencer. See how it takes everything away? How you just move, bro? So you want to go like this, because you already, if you understand yourself with the recoil, alright? So you spruce up your handling a little bit more. Now, since I moved up the sensitivity, right? The sensitivity up 1 to 10, now I may have to move it to 11 or 12. Nope. Now this gives you more control. You don't even have to have single fire on with this. That's one shot. So you can use this as like a sniper too. And I'll do a sniper build with this as well. For multiplayer probably. Hardcore. It depends on what we're looking for. This is really like playing with the Lachman sub. Just much heavier. With more, well, so playing with the Lachman 556 is much more better, bro. It's just a match made in heaven. You know, if you like your Jordans, you like your Jordans. And you like your Nikes, you like your Nikes. You usually buy a 2 pair of your Jordans and 2 pair of your Nikes of the same type but different colors. Or get the same. You know what I mean? You can mix and match, but as long as you got 2 or 2, or 1 on 1 of the 2, you know what I mean? Always keep things paired. It's a great support system, I think, for the Lachman sub with the Lachman 556. It's good to mix and match. Let's get to more of the recoil, then we're going back to the match. All right, so now with the complete transition, testing everything out, even in that last video, even getting the score streaks. Now that I'm playing Now I can do a comparison. I got more accuracy with that one. And the sub, 5.56. There's the sub. Back to the gun spec. Now look. This makes up for the range on everything. They actually balance each other out. If I wanted to go back and forth with everything, they really balance each other out. I've noticed a lot of people are using the ammunition, especially in inflicted wounds. Now, here's my idea. Now, if I take off the Cronus, will I survive? Because I really don't need flinch. Now, here's the balance with the recoil steadiness 3 minus 3.06. Here's the balance 0.49. Now we're going to equal everything out. Boom. I did not change a thing. The accuracy went up more. The mobility is there. Now, where is the mobility hidden? Well, the mobility could be hidden here. Depends on what you have on it. And the mobility could be hidden here. But more likely, bros, it's hidden here. Now that I spruced it up, I'm going to slightly back this off to really give it that little mobility, that little push. So with that said, and then why does it show it locked? It shows it locked. So we can drop this heavier stock, okay? This 5.56 heavier stock is not really that great to me. This will ruin everything. FT mobile stock. Polymer stock with a limited weight for faster aiming and really counts when it really counts. Now we're talking. So we can go this way with it. We really want more handling, so we're gonna go with. This is where my speed comes in for my gun. See how it's well balanced out? There you go, bro. We just made a match made in heaven. There's another set of the build. So, as you follow along, follow the videos, you will see what I'm doing. For the ones that don't follow and can't stay for whatever reason, come back to the video. Pause. Come back to the video whenever you can. As a suggestion. Always, always, always. Because I will have something good for you. I'll definitely have something good from what other channels are not doing. I'm all in one package, so to say. I try to be as smooth and steady with it. If you guys like it, guys like it. I'm just not as commercialized as those other guys. That's just what it is. I want to get to the commercialized part of everything. But as of right now, walk and talk with me, grow with me. Let's have some fun here. Now, with that said, so I got the hardline with the package. I got the double time, overkill, hardline, and ghost. Now, with this package, it's deadly. And I am going to switch these two up because I'm going to be playing more fast-paced, but still steadily. And since I'm right-handed, my mind's gonna be on the dead silence, especially in crucial situations when I want more tags. I really want to run around. So with that said, it's gonna be on my right. Should it be for all of them? No. Because this right here, I'm gonna explain why. Because that right there, simple for me to see what I'm doing, broken down. I'm not really playing competitively, but which my last video, I was collecting my coins, my tags, and I got what I got. Now, kill streaks set high. This is with the hard line. Um, it's another way of recycling. It's like compact focus for me. Grabbing tags. So I'm gonna come back with another live in another 10, 20 minutes. I'll take a break here, and we're gonna get back to it, guys. And I gotta change some things up, and that's it. I'll be right back, guys. Another 5, 10 minutes. Oh, half an hour. Half an hour. All right.